Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you all my sleek top knot tutorial. So first I am going to start off with my old dirty hair. This is pretty old now. I haven't washed it or anything from my previous video with the cornrows that I showed you all. So I'm going to start off with just spritzing my hair with water, and I'm just going to spritz it all over just to add a little bit more moisture into my head so it won't be completely dry, since it will be a updo protective style. I'll smooth this all over. After, I will grab my bristle brush, and I like to wet my bristle brush just to smooth out my hair a little bit before I add the gel to it. And I make sure that I smooth out my entire head, because this will be a high updo bun, so I want to make sure that the back is smooth as well as the front. Next, I am going to grab a generous amount of gel, as you all can see. I'm going to start smoothing this throughout the top of my head and the back of my head as well. You can add as little or as much as you like. I will add more throughout the rest of the video, but right now that is all I added. And I will start to brush that in throughout my head, getting it as smooth as possible to your liking. And as you can see, I'm showing you all my 360 waves. So just continue to brush that out throughout your head, and you can get it as smooth as you like. I like mine to be very sleek and neat, so I smooth and smooth and smooth until you can smooth no more with the brush. Now I am going to position the bun to where I want it on my head. I want this higher up because it is a top knot. I don't want it too far back on my head, so now you see me just positioning it in the position that I want, and then I will start to brush it again and add more gel to my hair to make sure that the back is as smooth as the front. And I'm adding more water to the brush. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I have been doing this since I started touching my own head or putting it in ponytails and buns. I always make sure that I wet my brush first before I do anything else. I don't know if that's weird or not, but that's what I always do. So now that I have gotten it as smooth as I like, I am going to start putting it into the ponytail or the bun. And I believe I wrapped the ponytail holder around my head 2 or 3 times. You can just get it as tight as you want without giving yourself a headache. I've done that before, but I guess whatever it takes to get the style right. And trust me, I've broken plenty of ponytail holders in my day, so just have to work with it. So now that you have the ponytail on there as tight as possible, start to pull out your hair just to make sure that it's secured tightly. And I had a piece of hair stuck on my earring, so that's what you see me trying to get out there. So now that you have it pulled tightly, you're going to start to twist in one direction, and this is me showing you that. Twisting it in one direction, whichever way you want it to go, just twist that way. And you twist and then start to turn it around your head. After you have turned it once, I turn it in the opposite direction as the way that I turned it before, and then just continue to twist it around itself, if that makes any sense to you. Then I'll get a few bobby pins to secure this in place. You can use another hair tie if you like, but I prefer bobby pins. They just stay more secure in my head. And you can add as many as you like. I think I added 2 or 3. I think I added a third one to just position the hair properly the way I wanted it. And you can just mess around with it as much as you want to get it in the right shape. This is a top knot bun, so it does not have to be proper or perfect. So I like mine to be a little sloppy, but I do like it to have depth and nice dimensions, so I put it in the way that I wanted it. So you can stay this way if you want it, but like me, I like to get my edges on fleek. So the next step will be showing you that, and as you can see, I use a toothbrush, and no, this toothbrush I do not use for my mouth any longer. I know I really shouldn't have to tell you guys that, but some people have crazy minds. So I start off by putting the gel on my actual edges. Try not to put too much, but enough that it'll do the job. And I like to start brushing my actual baby hairs or edges, whatever you want to call them. I like to start brushing them like downward. As you can see, brush them downward, and then I like to brush them like to the right or like towards my head to give it a little shape and like curl within the edges, as you can see. However you do them is up to you, but I'm just showing you all my method. A lot of people responded to my Instagram and Snapchat videos or photos of me with my slick bun and my edges, so this video was somewhat highly requested, so I felt that I should come in and show you all what I do to get my bun and edges right. And now this will be a better view, showing you all what as I was stating before, I like to go downward with the hairs and then turn them like towards my head to give it a little curl pattern. And if the gel starts to dry up or there's no more on your brush, just add more to the brush. And as well as adding water to the brush, I do that as well as I do with my regular bristle brush that I use to brush my hair down. I add water. So just get them to your liking. For some reason, I don't know why, like brushing my edges down in this video was the hardest thing ever in life. So I didn't totally like the outcome of how my edges turned out, but I worked with it. So after you have slicked down your edges with your brush and got it to your liking, to ensure that you have the slickest and sleekest bun possible, it is always great to put on a headscarf to lay down your edges and make sure that they do not move and they stay in place the rest of the day, so your hair can be on fleek the rest of the day. I feel like there should be a new word that I'm using because that's like so 15, so yeah. But anyway, I leave this on for at least 10 minutes. You can leave it on longer if you have other things to do, but just leave it on for a few minutes and take it off and you will be ready to go. So these are my final results. You all let me know what you think. As I stated before, I wasn't totally liking the total outcome of my edges, but I just went with it, and you can always go back and redo them and put your scarf back on again. But I hope you all like this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.